In this example, we will see that how we can merge two data tables data into one data table using join. So for this, I have created one XAML file. The name is merge two data tables data.xaml, and we have two sheets. One is blank. 03 examples is a blank sheet in which there is no data. So I want to write into this one. And 01 example have two sheets, user details 1 and user details 2. Here in user details 1 we have ID, first name, last name, country, and user details 2 have user ID, gender and age. So my requirement is to collect all this data and all this data and write into this sheet. So here you can see that this ID is the same one what is in this sheet. The same ID is here in sheet 2, but the column name is user ID and the column name is ID. So using the link, it is not a problem to add this. So for this, I will go to the UiPath Studio first and show you how we can merge two data tables. So for this, we have taken one Excel application scope first. Here we have pointed the sheet 1 Excel file, this one. Inside we have two Excel sheets. The first one is user details 1. So I have taken the read range activity to read the sheet of this Excel sheet. So for reading the sheet, I have used here read range activity, and I have provided the sheet name as here the sheet name as user details 1, this one. The same I have done here. I have provided the user details 2, this one. And for this both activity, whatever the data it is reading from the Excel sheet, we are storing into this variable user details dt1, and for the second sheet user details dt2. But here you can see that this output type is data table type. So we have created a variable of data table type. So we have created a variable for sheet 1 that type is data table type. So we can see here in the variable pane, user details 1, variable type, data type. The scope I have selected the sequence, means up to this activity. Now up to here, what we have done, we have read the sheet, this sheet, this sheet and this sheet, this whole sheet, and here we have taken one activity from here, the build data table. And here what we have done, we have created one data table using this activity. So in which we have taken the column name as first name and the type is string, last name type is string, gender is string, age double, and status is string. Now my requirement is to take up to the age only. Status is no more required. So these 4 columns I have created, means that these 4 columns I have created, and I am storing it to one data table, that is join dt. So for first sheet, the data table is user details dt1, for second sheet user details dt2, and for the new data table just we have created, store and write the data, that is join dt. Here we can see all the details. After creating the 3 data tables, what I have done here, I have taken one assign activity in which I am providing that tables should be merged into one. So here we can see, first of all, so I have taken this assign activity here, and I am assigning this into the third variable. I have taken one assign activity, and in this join dt data tables, I am assigning the value by using the join. So here we can see the code we have written here. User details 1. We have taken the alias for this data table A, and here for user details 2 we have taken the alias B, and we are performing a join operation here in between these two data tables. Here what we have done, we are saying that for A there is ID. A means this data table, means this sheet. We are saying that ID is there, and the same we are doing here. For B we are saying user ID. Here for B, I mean if you will see here this B, we have taken the alias B for this data table, and this data table is this sheet. So for this we are passing here the user ID, and here what we have said that equals. It means that we are saying that ID and equal is the same column that we have to compare. The same thing, ID, user ID and ID is the same column. That's what we are saying here. So here what we are doing, we are creating an object, and this name should be the same name what in the Excel sheet is available here. You can see this one, and it is not the name what we have provided here in the data table. That's first name, last name and all. So don't be confused. Here this name is the name what is available inside the sheet. So it should be match. This should be match here. Whatever the data we want to collect and display, the same data, the same Excel sheet name should be matched with the Excel sheet column name. But the data we are fetching from the sheet is the same number of data what we have declared here in the data table. Suppose we have selected first name, last name, gender, age, anything. So here, if we are collecting the we are creating here the four data here in the build data table, we are creating the 4 columns. Then we can pass here the 4 columns only to store the data. Here I have taken double for the age type and gender and last name and first name. I will show you that why it is happening. So it will copy all the details from Excel sheet into this data table and will print it. So here we have copied the data from the Excel sheet, from this both Excel sheet, and merged into one and stored into this data table. This join DT what just we have created here, we have stored here. Now we have taken one Excel application scope and we are pointing the second sheet, this sheet. This is the blank one. Here this is the blank one. So we have pointed it, we have selected that one, and here I am taking the right range activity, this Excel type of right range activity. This Excel type of right range activity I have selected, where I have provided the final this. Here we can see that this is the sheet name, final user details. Here final user details, and this is the data table name from which we want to collect the data and to write. So we have stored the data into this join DT data tables. So we are providing here the data table name. This data table name we are passing for writing the data. So you can pass anyone, this one also, but since it is not the final data merged data, but our requirement is to print the data that has been merged. So that's why we are providing this one. And here we are passing the value, the shell address, that from where we want to write the data. So suppose we have passed A1, so it will start writing from here. So if you will pass B3, then it will start writing from here. So if you pass here B3, then it will start writing from here. So our requirement is to write from the A1. So now let's run the workflow and see how is the output. See, we can see here in the second sheet we have got this user ID, gender, age. Sorry, let me close this one and this one as well. Open the second sheet. Here first name, last name, gender and age. So the all 4 data that we wanted to collect using this join operation, the first name, last name, gender, the first name, last name, gender and age. Where is that one? Age. Here it is, age. And see here we are collecting from second sheet. These 2 data we were collecting from the second sheet. So these 2 data we have collected from the second sheet, and here we have from the first sheet we have collected first name and last name. So let me open the first sheet so that it will be easy to demonstrate here. From the first sheet, we have selected first name and last name, and we have left the country, so we can skip any columns if you want. And from the second sheet, we are collecting gender and age. This user ID we are not collecting, but at the time of comparing, we have used this user ID, but we can also print if we want to. So it's up to us that what data we want to collect, we want to gather, we can provide here. And also for that data, we must and should have to create one data table column name here. When we are building the data table, we must have to create one more column by clicking over here and providing the column name. Suppose this time my requirement is to collect the data country data, so I'll keep here country, COUNTRY, and country is a string type, so just simply OK and OK. So country is, we are collecting from which sheet? Sheet 1. So for sheet 1 we have the data table, this one, and we have taken the alias A1. So simply copy the code, comma, paste here, and country, COUNTRY. This name should be exactly the same name what is here. Spelling will be the same. So I'm copying and pasting here. Okay. Save it. Run the workflow. So let me open the second sheet and so that the data is coming. See here, the country data is coming. One more thing that I want to mention here, that when suppose we have created the data table, so the order, what are the orders here of the column, the same order the data will be right when we assign the value. Suppose we have passed this country data here and we want to, suppose I will cut this and some here I'm pasting it. Okay, so what will happen, this data will print here, this country data will print here, but it will throw an error. Why? Because the last data table we have created as a string type, so this age will go to the string. So I don't want to throw any exception. I will cut this code as well and pass it here so that it will not throw any error. Now anything that we are missing? No. So save it and run the program. This time this will come here and this will come here. See here, this gender this gender is coming here and this country name is coming here. So when we are assigning the value, we have to, what are the data columns order is, in the same order we have to pass the data, then only the data will populate correctly, otherwise it will not. So here I am going to paste it here and save this and OK. We can create n numbers of columns here, and the same n numbers of columns we can gather and store into it. So that's how we can use the join